Welcome back to the 8-Bit Idiots podcast.
I like that little head flick.
Thank you. Yeah. My name is Connor.
My name is Lindsay.
And together, we host a podcast about all sorts of shenanigans.
Yeah, you really struggle not to say together our powers combined every episode, don't you?
It's kind of a thing. It's a thing.
This episode was brought to you by Castos.
A wonderful host.
Well, we're the hosts.
Yeah, but they host us.
But who hosts the hosters?
Oh my god.
And this episode we're going to dive into a bit of film and games news. More games than film, I think.
More games. Lackluster on games as of our last couple of episodes, bar Spider-Man. So
that's why I've been so checked out of them.
Makes sense now. I get it.
Apologies for last episode. I was tired. And also apologies for our shitty audio quality last episode. I haven't actually touched that yet, so I don't know how shit it is.
We don't know how shit it is, but we're just preempting and just making sure.
We've set a bar, and that bar is buried in the bedrock. So let's hop right in. What's your first bit of news?
My first bit of news? Well, I thought we might as well, since we've got a lot of game news, or a fair bit.
If you see me playing on my phone in the video, it's because I don't have my laptop, so I'm just going to be...
He's just going to be looking at a screen, otherwise he doesn't know what to do with his life.
I'm just going to be texting.
I'm just going to be checking out of this again.
But my only friend is in this room currently, so who am I texting?
Hey, better be me. Okay, so I thought we might just crack on with the movie news first. We have a casting for Stargirl.
Yeah, my girl. Well, that's not movie, that's TV.
Well, yeah, okay, I did lie to you. It's a frequent thing I like to do. Especially on this podcast.
Gee, thanks. Do you know anything about her?
I know some stuff, and the things I do know are kind of weird. I don't entirely get...
Stargirl or the actress? It's Breck Basinger, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
What a name.
Yeah, that is a name.
Sounds like a dog sneeze. Breck!
And the passenger bit is just a bigger sneeze.
Anyway.
Good. No, Stargirl. What's her shtick? What's going on?
Apparently this chick was in the new School of Rock.
Yeah, that no one would have watched.
No.
Apparently it went from 2016 to 2018. Holy shit.
I actually don't know a whole lot about Stargirl either. What I do like her from everything that I've read her in, which is mostly JLA.
Yep.
Justice League of America or Justice Society, whatever.
Justice League of America. That's what the acronym stands for. JLA. Justice is J.
But it could be JSA, Justice Society of
you
America.
said JLA.
Anyway, I actually quite like her as well. Like, her powers are pretty wicked. She flies around like she's a witch on her on her stuff.
See, that's what I don't really understand about the character, and I've looked into a little bit of the background of it. But why is she all like star spangled? But she's a wizard or a witch. Sorry,
because America.
Because they needed something to combat
Captain America,
and all that Marvel stuff.
That's pretty much what I put it down to.
That's what I'm going to put it down to, and that's a lot of characters in comic books and all that sort of stuff. So yes, she is coming to TV,
but it's just another one of those sort of things. I think. So you know how Marvel film, like the Marvel cinematic, is putting a lot more emphasis.
I'm aware of it. Yeah,
you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
It's putting a bit more emphasis on less known characters.
Yes.
Like known to the comic book world, obviously everyone knows Ant-Man and Black Panther, but not seen on screen or not normie known, so to speak. And then there was a bit of flack from the DC guys. People are saying, DC should do the same thing. And well, they're sort of doing that in their TV series.
Yeah.
You know, they're giving Stargirl, they're giving Swamp Thing, they're giving lesser known characters.
Yeah, a whole lot, like Doom Patrol and all that. So... yeah, good on him. Yeah, going to be part of the DC streaming universe. Still not available in Australia, just saying.
Yeah, on the DL.
But that's okay. And what else? I'm pretty sure it's gonna be tying into the Titans universe, same as Doom Patrol.
Yeah, I hope they're all set in the same.
Yeah, but from what I can see, yes. And Titans.
And I hope they do better than Supergirl's special effects.
Yeah. Do you reckon they'll have a bigger pool for money?
Yeah.
Because,
I reckon they will.
Yeah, because of the streaming service.
Well, look at the money that was poured into like Netflix Daredevil, which news for that coming up. Look at the money that was poured into that. Like, DC's got to match that.
Yeah. Well, you would think so because the Arrowverse isn't cutting it.
I remember when Arrowverse first came out, it was so fucking good.
I've been thinking about that because
there was ads for Arrow fucking everywhere. Every comic I picked up, there was an ad for Arrow. And this was only like up to season 2, and like I frothed it. Everyone fucking loved it. Like, this is the best. It's so gritty.
Yeah. People were like, DC's sort of not doing so well in the movies. Marvel's doing good, but TV show, Arrow's fucking owning it.
And nowadays it's just like, oh my god, it's a physical effort to watch Arrow.
Yeah.
Like, I set up my laptop knowing that I'm about to waste a lot of my life. I'm going into it not ready to be disappointed, and yet I still am most of the time.
I'm up to season 5 at the moment, so
I'm just up to that. I haven't started it yet.
5 is better, but also infinitely worse.
But I really want to watch Flash, but I'm one of those guys where I need to watch things in proper chronological order.
No, I see. I threw that out the window because I was more happy with Flash. I was more happy with Supergirl because, I don't know, I think because they're not as serious, I can handle the shitty punching, the shitty effects. I can handle that because they don't take themselves so seriously, but because Arrow does take itself seriously.
So I can't.
All right, season 5 starts out pretty strong. I will say that. Because I liked it.
I'm all about that plot, and Flash's plot is just so shit. At least Arrow has some semblance of plot.
Yeah.
Arrow's is just shit. It's like, Barry, you gotta run faster. All right, I'll do it. And he fucking runs faster.
You gotta find a way to run faster. And he's never fast enough, but he's the fastest man alive. But he's never fast enough. Ever. Okay.
Fuck that guy.
So, moving on to our next bit of news. Daredevil, like you mentioned, it has got a release date. October 19th, season 3 will be premiered. Now, that'll be same as...
I think Daredevil is probably what set the bar for how shit Arrow actually is.
Yeah, Daredevil
was
an amazing thing.
Yeah, we walked around going, Arrow is not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good. And then we get Daredevil, and I'm like, Arrow's trash.
So this is what they can do with TV.
Just the thing that hooked me on Daredevil originally was that I think it's episode 2. Towards the end of the episode, he's saving some kidnapped girl.
Yep.
And he has a fight in a fucking hallway.
Yes.
It is so fucking well done.
That hallway
fight. So choreographed. It's choreographed so fucking well that's what hooked me.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed.
And I'm in from there. And I'm in for all of Marvel's Netflix series.
I will get back into it for season 3 of Daredevil because I love some Daredevil.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. So, I got to push through Defenders first, though.
Well,
I'm going into it with an open mind, though.
Have you watched... No, you haven't watched the latest Iron Fist, have you?
No.
Luke Cage?
Or Luke Cage. Yeah, I need to get Defenders first. Punisher, I'm not too concerned about because I think that's sort of...
separate. Yeah.
It's pretty separate.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wanted to get Defenders first because obviously chronological order
plot
of release,
it does come up.
Yeah, there are certain there's bound to be. There's 10 episodes of characters doing stuff. There's bound to be stuff that's going to come up in the later seasons.
You don't have to, but it does come up.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
I mean, it's just something I've got to get to. Like I said, I'm pushing through Arrow right now. Once I finish that, I'll move on to the
let me lay it down for you. Defenders, first 3 episodes, really good.
Yeah.
Really good. They all the cast comes together well. It doesn't feel forced.
Okay.
It actually feels genuine. We're all here at the same time. What a coinky dink. It feels genuine.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like they were forced into it.
I could imagine, it being some sort of event or something. And, I mean, they're all roughly in the same area.
Yeah.
They're bound to meet up and be like, what's going on here?
All
and
in
then
Hell's
being
Kitchen.
holy shit.
The only one that I'm sort of why the fuck are you here is Daredevil, Matt Murdock, a little bit. But I can still easily get past that.
Yeah.
So the first 3 episodes, quite good. The last 3 episodes... or maybe the last 5 episodes, a bit of a mission to get through, to be honest. I don't know why, it just gets a bit boring.
Yeah.
And the fight scenes, when you put Iron Fist, I can't remember the guy who plays Iron Fist. Anyway, when you put Danny and Matt Murdock next to each other, these two actors genuinely know how to fight.
Yeah.
So even if it's badly choreographed, they're going into a fight quite well, and they look good fighting. And it's not choreographed that well, let me put it that way.
Okay.
Still better than Arrow. Yeah. Not that well. But then you put them next to Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, who obviously cannot fight.
Yeah.
It looks so much worse. Like, it makes the whole choreograph of the fight go downhill because these two suck.
Yeah, but see, I mean, you could put that off to plot. Jessica Jones
doesn't
really know how to fight.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just I'm saying I wasn't invested in the fight scenes. Like you watch the Daredevil fight scenes and you're fucking gripped. Like you're into it. Whereas these fight scenes, I'm just like, I could skip through this. There's no plot happening.
Fair enough.
Jessica Jones season 2 sucks. Not sucks. It's just boring.
There's just not enough.
It's
like you said. I think episode 19 it was. There's no.
And my favourite character...
There's no David Tennant.
Yeah, and my favourite character in the series is Malcolm, and he starts getting screwed over. My second favourite character in the Jessica Jones series is Patsy, and she starts fucking going to absolute shit.
Yep.
That's annoying. Like, I know her plot from comics, but it's just the way she's being portrayed is fucking annoying. Luke Cage season 2 was really good.
Yep.
Although, I fucking hate Mariah.
Yeah.
Like, I hate her actor.
Right, okay.
I like the character Mariah to an extent.
Yep.
But I hate her actor. And I've seen her, I can't remember her name, but I've seen her in other things and she's really good in that. I can't stand her in this role though.
Fair enough. All right.
And Iron Fist season 2, I actually really like.
Yeah. There's only 10 episodes of that one, which is something different to
everything
the other
else
ones.
Is 13.
Yeah.
I liked Iron Fist season 1. I
don't mind it.
He was annoyingly whingy, but I love Iron Fist, so I'm happy to push through that.
Yeah, I've heard he improves.
Yeah, he does.
Especially, yeah. Okay, so what's next? What do you got? Have we got any more TV movie news? What do we got?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, yes. Okay, so this just dropped today of recording.
My boy Joaquin.
We have gotten a release from Todd Phillips on Instagram.
Everything he puts out is on Insta. Yeah, it's super fucking annoying.
Big fan of it.
I don't peruse Insta that often.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to have to like his fucking Instagram and start following that. I've got too much. See, the problem with Instagram is like you can't like prioritize certain things, so it's just like as it comes out. So I'm like it's just gonna get lost.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've had I guess first official video,
a teaser trailer.
Yeah, really. Got Arthur Fleck standing there doing his thing. Got some music in the background.
Jacqueline
standing there. Joquan. I like it.
I'm just gonna keep calling him that.
Yeah, that's good.
So we've got Joquan standing there in his Arthur outfit,
gear, yep.
And then it's sort of got like clowns superimposed over the top of him.
Yeah, like lights flashing past, just sort of like flashes across his face.
Yeah,
zooms in,
and it zooms in, and he's wearing clown makeup essentially.
Yeah.
And he sort of smiles a bit.
We'll post a screen grab of that on the Facebook because we're going to be talking about it. What do you think of it?
No, you go first.
Okay, so I like most of it.
No, you go first.
I think I like most of it. But
I thought it was done.
He has a blue triangle,
classic clown diamond.
That classic clown diamond. I don't like that.
I thought it was really well done. Actually, the superimposing the lights, everything was really
cool.
Well done leading up to it. And then when it gets to the makeup section at the end, at first I was like, this is another one of those fucked things like The Dark Knight. I'm a massive fan of Joker having pale skin, which is his white face, not makeup, and just a fucking abnormally big mouth due to fucking chemical changing his body, that sort of shit. I'm a big fan.
He's just always grinning.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his style being natural.
Mm-hmm.
So like dyed red lips, white face, green hair, because of his chemical mutations.
Yeah.
So I really didn't like The Dark Knight because of that.
Yes. Because all Heath Ledger had was some scars, which weren't even. Yeah. Anyway,
and at first, when I first saw this, I like just had fucking flashbacks to that, and I was like, oh no, not again. And then I saw it as a whole, and it looked really good, except for the diamond, as you said.
I don't think this is going to be his final look. I reckon Okay, so the plot of the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie is he's a washed out comedian. We're seeing his origin. He will become the Joker mid to end, I think. I think this will be a low point in his career.
When he becomes a clown? Or...
When when he's trying to be a comedian, it's not working. He's just, we've seen footage of him recording and talking to some big clown dude.
Some other clown?
Yeah, some other clown. So I reckon he gets roped into this shitty side of comedy, and this is his lowest point, and he's just gonna get shit on, and he's gonna turn to crime or something, or the Red Hood gang is gonna come in because he needs money or something like that, and then it'll go from there. It'll escalate, and then we'll get our proper Joker look. So this isn't his final look, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm not keen for this, but I am
because of the 80s scene. I really like Batman in that time for some reason, and it has nothing to do with Batman 89. It has nothing to do. It's more the comics because of the feel of Gotham. The Gotham always, no matter what era, it feels retro a little bit,
almost like that Tim Burton sort of.
Yeah, the look of it,
hyper stylized.
Exactly. Even in Justice League, they got it a little bit, all the smoke in the city, neon lights. Yeah. I love it, and that's what I'm hoping that this movie will show.
Yeah, I'm not keen for it because I don't think it needs to be done. You don't need a Joker origin story. No. It's a waste of time.
Yeah.
But I am keen for it because A, I like the Joker, and B, I just want more DC content.
Yeah, and if it's a hit, that's good for us because we DC fans...
DC is in fucking shambles.
DC fans need a win. Let's be honest. Okay, so we'll post a screen grab of that on the Facebook and Instagram. So keep an eye out for that. All right. What's next, buddy?
Don't know. Do you have any more TV film stuff?
No. I'm sort of moving on to fucking...
The only TV film stuff I've got is stop making memes out of Captain Marvel punching an old lady. I don't care.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we mentioned the trailer last week about Captain Marvel.
Our Super wasn't into it.
Really?
I haven't watched the trailer is what I mean. I'm just not into Captain Marvel.
No, that was a sarcastic really. Shut the fuck up. You deserve that. You deserve that. No, please stay. I need someone to bounce stuff off. My reflection just doesn't cut it.
Yeah, I'd be disappointed with that too.
Yeah, she punches an old lady in the trailer, which I watched the trailer right before we recorded that episode, and I didn't even notice it. It did not faze me. Her punching an old lady just went straight over my head. I just didn't care.
That's just my weekend.
That's just...
You don't need to show that in the trailer. She's just an
old lady getting punched. I'm like... Okay, surely there's story to this. She's probably a Skrull, and who gives a scrub?
A scrub.
Get fucking wrecked, mate. So I didn't care, and I've seen that much shit clogging up my social media about not only memes but just people going blah 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 blah. And turns out that old lady was played by Brie Larson as well. So.
She punched herself.
She punched an old Skrull version of herself, possibly. Who cares? Just wait for the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just waiting for Shazam to floss.
Yeah.
It's I'm
still looking forward to that.
A meme I actually really did enjoy was oh yeah, I really like the Captain Marvel trailer, and then you see a Marvel fanboy oh really? He's yeah, I love it when he flossed. and then it's Captain Marvel punching the old lady.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
Let's move on.
So, onto a bit of games news. PlayStation Classic has been announced. Similar to the NES.
Yep.
Nintendo's little doodaddy.
A small version of a retro console coming to our homes.
With no games announced.
Well, a couple. Okay, so we've got 20 games total set to be in it, which I think is a very small number. These games would not have a lot of memory, I can't imagine.
No, they don't.
It wouldn't be hard to stack this thing with 100 games.
No, because most of these games are sort of you die, you go back to the start, so it doesn't need memory.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so the 5 games that have been announced for a Final Fantasy 7, I think it is, Tekken 3.
Yeah, they make sense.
R4 Ridge Racer, Type 4, whatever that is, Jumping Flash, and Wild Arms. Now, I personally know none of these games. I mean, obviously I've heard of Final Fantasy and Tekken, but I never played this. So, like, I got really excited about this when I first saw it.
And then you realize it's actually a period where you had nothing to do with them.
Pretty much. Like, I was on the tail end of PS1. Great. Like, I had a PS1, but I mainly played, like, at that point in my life, I played the first level of Crash because I couldn't get any further. I played racing games, motorbike games, and more racing games. That was my PS1 era. That's before I hit gaming.
See,
really.
I never had a PS1. My friend did, and the only games I ever played on it was Crash and Digimon Rumble Arena 1.
Oh, yeah.
Which is phenomenal.
Okay. You are a fan of Digimon, aren't you?
I am. I could go into a rant.
You probably could, but I'm gonna stop you there, pal.
I've been playing the latest one. Anyway,
so yeah, we're getting this thing. I was really excited, and until I see the other 20 games, I'm not gonna be excited.
For me, if this is anything like the NES or the NES Classic,
yep.
I've still got my SNES, and the biggest thing I'm finding about them games whenever I go back to play them, they ain't that fun.
Yeah, it's...
To be frank, like, they're not that good.
Yeah,
it's mostly nostalgia fueling this shit.
It is. I played the... Is it an SNES? No, it's just an NES.
Whichever.
Okay, yeah.
The NES and then the SNES. The NES is the one with the 2 buttons and the D-pad. The SNES is the one with 4 buttons, shoulder
okay,
buttons,
I think it was the SNES
D-pad.
then. Yeah. I played a bit of that, and it was mainly fun just switching between different games. Like, you'd play 5 minutes of one, and then you'd be like, sweet, all right, let's go on to the next one. And then, like, after a little bit of that, you were just like, all right, I'll pack this up. Glad I paid money for that.
Yeah, they're not that great.
No.
About the N64 PS2 era, that's when you can start getting value for money, when it's got a bit of memory.
Yep.
And, like, the games get longer.
They get better. Just...
Can we as a community, like a gaming nerdy community, just come together and create our own currency called Nostalgia Bucks? And then if we want to buy anything, we use Nostalgia Bucks. So I'm not wasting real money on crap that I enjoy for like 2 minutes.
That would be good. So how do you... Okay.
How do you
earn Nostalgia Bucks? What is it based on? Is it...
You go to the Nostalgia Bank.
Okay.
And
is this a physical location? Or is this a thing on the dark web?
It'll start off as just like a web thing,
and
then we'll get an actual physical location.
Nostalgia Bucks patent pending, by the way.
You go to the Nostalgia Bank, you deposit your nostalgic memories, and based on how good that memory is, how aptly you describe it, how rose tinted the memory is, and that's all determined by us, the professional nostalgia bankers.
That's us.
We'll then return Nostalgia Bucks to you, and you can use that to purchase these products.
Yeah. Now you can only use your nostalgic memory once.
Yes.
So you do have to be a bit picky with what you choose to spend on your nostalgic bucks. So it's not an unlimited currency.
Yeah. Well, that's how the economy works. If we just printed money, the economy would crash.
Exactly. It's just anarchy.
So,
but you can create new nostalgic memories by playing these old games again once you've bought them. So there is a little bit of return that you can get, I feel.
The only problem I see with this is, how does the companies make money? They make a lot of nostalgia bucks. But
we get a percentage of nostalgia bucks, so we can buy our own nostalgia. So we're earning just a little bit of nostalgia to get our stuff. That's how our business works.
Anyway, I'll speak to my accountant and see if I can make this work.
All right, cool, good stuff. So, are you going to get the PlayStation Classic?
No.
Okay, good.
No. I'd be happy to play it, but I sure as shit won't be spending my nostalgia bucks on it.
Yeah, my one big question with it is, does the disc tray pop open?
I doubt it if they've got games loaded onto it.
Yeah, they've got games loaded onto it, but they've got the button there. And I'm just going to want to push that. I'm like my 1-year-old. I just want to fucking push that button.
Push that button.
Push that button, mate.
I don't know. I don't even know if the NES Classic you could load cartridges into it. I think it was too small, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. No, it was too small.
Okay.
It'd be good if like they made it so you could actually put your old discs in and stuff like that, because then you could be a bit more selective. Like, it comes with 20 games, but then you also have the ability, like, if you want to go to one of those retro stores and pick yourself up a couple of PlayStation 1 discs, you could do that. That would be a better way. I'd be way more on board with that. Get some Crash Tag Team Racing or something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, Tag Team Racing was on the PS2.
Oh, no, not Tag Team. Just Crash CTR. Yeah. Sorry. Crash Team Racing? I don't know. CTR.
All right, so next bit of
by the way, news. Sorry, launching December. 3rd of December.
Right.
It's pretty close.
Next bit of news for me, personally, I'm really excited for this. There's an animated Diablo series coming to Netflix.
You do like Diablo.
I fucking love it. It's such a fun game. Like, I'm not one of those guys that just sits there for hours and hours, grinding. I completely forgot the word for that. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys that just grinds and grinds on it to get loot and all that sort of stuff. But the story is pretty good. All the abilities are fun. Everything, it's a well thought out game.
Yeah, I've played a bit with you, and I like it.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Great game. So I'm really excited.
So that's getting a series.
Yes.
Right.
I'm not 100% sure if it's based on the story, if it's new stories, but. Yeah, it's an adaptation, so I'd say they'll probably take pretty heavily from the story that's there.
Ah, cool. Good. I'd be interested in that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right. Does it have a slated release date or anything like that?
Nah,
just all in...
Nah,
mate.
Nah,
mate.
You're jumping ahead too much.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Way too much.
Yeah. I just found a picture of Michael Cera looking like Post Malone. It's great. Boss Logic. Check him out on Instagram.
So there's... Next bit of news is a bit of comic news.
Yes.
Relating to Batman as well.
Batman comic news, eh? That's interesting.
I'm going to say exactly like the headline that Kotaku used.
Yep. All right, hit me with it.
For this thing. Charles Pulliam Moore. You did well with this headline. DC regrets showing Batman's Batawang.
I did see this yesterday.
Anyway, Batman shows his dick.
Batman has shown his dick in the comics. Why? Because... Batman's for adults. This ain't your granddaddy's Batman.
Batman does what he wants.
Yeah, this ain't your Adam West. This is your full frontal bat schlong.
I mean, in fairness, like, there's a lot of female characters out there who get shown off and put into weird positions to accentuate their body.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I reckon why not show a bit of bat dick?
I mean, sure. Is there anyone out there that's screaming for a bit of bat dick, though? Like, is that something that people...
Is that not Nightwing? Bit of bat dick?
Yeah, but I've already got that bat dick. I don't need the OG dick.
I don't think it's in high demand, but I think for sure it was something that had to be done.
I guess so. I mean, you got to do something once, and if that means showing Batman's dick in a silhouette, then yeah.
Now we just need that dick of steel, and we've got it all wrapped up.
Oh yeah. That's the holy trinity I want.
Fuck.
Oh god. Okay, moving on from Batman's dick.
I've got a bit of Nintendo news.
Hit me.
So Nintendo's online service has been announced.
This is for the Switch.
Oh, sorry, was announced and has now gone into effect. The thing
They've
is,
finally done it.
The games that you could previously play online, you now have to pay for. So
yes,
when I used to play a fair bit of Splatoon, Splatoon 2 online, now I can't because I've got to pay for this service.
Everyone's got to have a subscription to something.
One of the biggest deal breakers for me as to why I don't want to pay for this service is if you let your subscription lapse, your all your memories are erased. Like your cloud save data is erased.
Get fucked.
So if
that is insane, that's gonna change for sure.
So I don't know if that's got like a grace period where you've got a month to pay it before it's erased. Like they hold your fucking data hostage, or whether it's like, oh, my bank was in negative dollars during this time that the subscription was supposed to come out.
Yep.
And it didn't. They're just gonna fucking straight up erase my shit just because of one little accident.
That's insane. Like at least with like Xbox Live and PSN, you can sort of
it's all there. It's safe.
You can dip in and out. Like with me for gold, like I go through stages where I play online.
Yeah, go for gold, buddy.
Go for gold. Yeah. And then there's stages where I don't have any games that I play online. I play a lot of single player games because that's what works for my lifestyle.
Samesies.
So, there's moments where I'm just like, fuck it, I don't want to pay for it. Screw it, I'll let it expire. But that is ridiculous. Surely there's been backlash, or at least enough backlash.
Oh yeah, the fans aren't happy, but it's Nintendo. What are you gonna fucking do?
Good point.
Like they deliver a very specific service, and you will pay for that service. Historically, Nintendo's never been good with online services. Like the most they've had that actually worked was their e-store.
Yep.
And that's literally it. Even that's not that good. So yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. Who does know?
Fun fact though, a bit more Nintendo news that I saw and I found funny was a dad was arrested somewhere in America for sending a toddler into one of those fucking like claw machines to get a Switch.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'd do that.
That's great.
To me, a Switch is worth more than a toddler, so I think that's an adequate trade.
I wonder if he still kept the Switch. Technically, he got it.
He earned it.
By rights, you should just be like, well, shit, respect. It's done. I'll pay for it. Respect.
I saw another funny thing. I saw a picture of you know that meme that had been around for a while of the boyfriend looking at that other girl.
Yeah.
There was a really good one of that from the latest Comic-Con. I can't quite remember where it was.
I've seen it pop up a couple of good ones recently. Yeah.
Basically, it's like Nightwing holding Starfire's hands and Starfire's looking at Red Hood, which is funny because in the latest Red Hood and not the latest, but in Red Hood and the Outlaws in the New 52 reboot, Starfire and Red Hood are hooking up instead of...
There you go.
Yeah. Or hook up, sorry.
Hook up. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those good ones. Xbox One users looking at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
good segue.
I've had
good segue.
Yeah, thank you.
That was one of our betters.
Yeah, got my hands on it. One of my good friends. I've got two of three.
Friend of the podcast.
I've got three friends. So one of the friends of the podcast, Tyler, foolishly left his PlayStation at my house. I don't know what his deal is, but hey, I'm going to take advantage of it. I've been playing Spider-Man.
Cool. I was wondering where that sentence was going.
Yeah, thanks. Loving it. Loving it. I haven't gotten far.
It's a good game. It's a fun game.
Yeah, I swung around a bit in his profile because me and him were playing the storyline together, and last night I started my own little...
Oh, he's a big boy now.
I'm a big boy. I got my own.
Stepping out on his own, spreading his wings.
Hey, mate.
Just a little fledgling Spidey.
I'm playing it on the highest difficulty. I just thought I'd let you know.
Me too.
All right, then.
And I'm swinging around in my undie suit.
Yes, 100% of the game I see.
Yeah, the suit power that comes with that actually is all enemies die in one hit, but so do you.
So do you. So that's... How you going with that? Have you switched suits yet? Have you switched back?
Nah, I still use it a bit.
Yeah.
I've actually worked out very specifically what my favourite suit powers are.
Yep.
So I run with them most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I'm not too far into the game, but yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it.
Yeah, it's good fun. I just wish you'd learn how to dodge.
See, okay, yeah, this is I found this last night. I'm getting better and better. I put it on the highest difficulty because I wanted to make myself a better player, essentially, because I was sick of your judgmental looks while I was playing. It made me really nervous.
I didn't say
you just sigh and you just shake your head and just I can't have that in my peripherals. I can't have it.
It's actually more like when you're swinging somewhere and you just ignore blatantly obvious shit.
I'm too wrapped in the world. It's a very pretty game. Like daytime in that game is just spectacular. It looks great. Nighttime, not so much. I reckon they could have put a bit more detail into the nighttime thing. Like the nighttime landscape, but it's fine. No, what I was going to say with dodging is circle on that, and for me, I think you mentioned this the first time.
I said that, yeah. And you get so used to Batman countering, and you just keep pressing Y
with a Y or triangle, the equivalent. And I hit that so many times. And what is triangle? That's
that's a web strike.
Yeah, web strike, and like it sort of works, I guess, but
not too often.
Not too often. Like when I was versing the first boss, Fisk, I'd end up web striking straight into him.
I was at the point in the game where all I was doing was swinging around, doing like the little cleanup things just to clear the map, and a lot of those were just crimes.
Yep.
And like I toy around a lot, and I just end up dodging and not punching anyone.
Okay.
There was one of the crime things is Sable agents. They drive around, and then you stop the car, and they end up having like, I don't know, 6 guys get out of the car to fight.
Yeah.
And then after a set amount of time, another car will rock up with another 6 guys. And then after another set of time, a third car will rock up with another 6 guys, right? And because I'll sit around dodging so much, I end up with like 18 guys there. All of them have guns. All of them are trying to shoot me at the same time. You cannot dodge fast enough.
I was going to say you can't. And like, okay, I'm basically repeating what you're saying, but holy shit, those punches aim for you.
Yep.
And like, I need to get better at timing my dodges because I'll dodge too early. Like, I'll see them come. I'll see them go to punch me. I look at that and I go, dodge. And then a second later, then the spider sense comes up because they're sort of slowly punching, I guess.
Yeah, they're winding up. You sort of get used to that New Game Plus and Batman Arkham where you don't have the counter symbol, so you've got to anticipate it.
So you've got to look at the enemies, and that's what I've been doing, and it's fucking me up.
Mm-hmm. No, man, my worst one was, like, I was watching you guys just got up to the shocker.
Yep.
Like I said, he shoots stuff at you, and it's sort of like, it curves.
Yeah.
So I kept trying to like just jump out of the way. I'd like web zip, like double X, try to web zip, pull myself away, and it would still fucking hit me.
Yeah.
It's the most annoying thing.
So yeah, little things like that. You just gotta get used to it, I guess. But apart from that, I am loving this game. Very, very happy. I've been scrolling Facebook Marketplace for a PS4 Pro.
One thing that really annoys me in it, and it's just a little detail, and you brought it up as well.
Yeah.
There's a collectible around there which are backpacks, and the backpacks are like backpacks from your olden days that have been webbed to a wall or something.
I like all the memories, and because it's all the nostalgia thing. There's a lot of things from the comics, older TV shows, and all that sort of stuff that's in the backpacks, and he gives a brief description. I like it. It
is a well-known canonical fact that Spider-Man's webs break down after a few hours.
Yes.
How are those backpacks still there from like years ago?
Yeah, It's just like, I like the fact that his backpacks are around because that makes sense, but the fact that they're still there by web.
Yeah, webbed up to a roof or something.
Yeah, nah. They'd just be tucked somewhere.
Which also makes me question, I throw a lot of guys at skyscrapers and they hang on the side of the building.
Yeah.
How are the cops getting them? Are they just waiting for the web to break down and like hoping they catch him?
No, I like to imagine that they've got
I got him! I missed one. Damn
missed
it.
one.
Oh,
gosh damn it.
3 out of 10 ain't bad.
Wait, is that 3 out of 10 caught?
Yeah.
Wow. No, I like to imagine that they've got a special unit that's like specifically dedicated to going around the city and just picking up the dudes, like
they got a big
down.
They got a big Spidey hook. It's like that thing that you use to open a skylight in the house or something. It's just a big hook which they reach up and they got to like try and pluck them off.
No, I like to imagine it's like a spatula and they just sort of like peel them off. Just actually, something funny that you did while you were playing, you managed to get, I think, what was it, about 7 guys all webbed on the same building off the other side. Well, I'll try and find that and post it on our Facebook if I can.
Yeah, I've got a few good ones like that on my own screen. I've taken a lot of screenshots in this, well, selfies. I've taken a lot of selfies in this game as Spidey.
It's a good mode. I really appreciate that because it works with the character. Okay, what else you got to talk about?
That's it. Unless you want to talk about Spider-Man a bit more, unless you got a particular thing. Otherwise, we'll just call it a short episode.
Call it a short episode?
This episode has been brought to you by Castos, our host and friendly friends.
Friendly friends? I like friendly friends. They're good. They're better than dicks like you.
Yeah, Craig, the guy who basically runs the show.
Yep.
Super helpful. If you have any questions, we'll get back to you straight away. Mm-hmm. Castos itself is super simple. That's what they advertise themselves as super simple podcasting.
Yes.
You upload your content, you upload the RSS, done. That's it. That's it.
You can put times that you want episodes released. Like, say you do it the night before, you can have it released that morning. That way, when people are looking at their phones, they see your episode popped up there.
Yep.
Not that Not that anyone wants to listen to our gravelly voices straight up first thing in the morning. It's more of an afternoon thing.
Can't wait for this when I wake up. It's more of a like last resort thing.
Oh yeah,
I've listened to everything else.
I've got everything else done. Let's go to these guys.
I've listened to everything else. I can't be alone with myself for more than a minute. I have to have some other interference.
Good, so we're relying on people like us.
We're basically white noise, like static.
But yeah, no. Castos makes it easy for us, and we're not the best with technological things.
We're fucking atrocious.
We're pretty bad.
No memory limits as well. So that's
good.
That
is a good thing. One of their strong hitters.
Yeah, if you want to upload weekly, monthly, daily, whatever, you can upload as much as you like.
Or you can upload sporadically like we do. Mm-hmm. Whatever works, it works for you.
Hopeless. So yeah, hit that up. Clink that link in the doobly-doo.
If you want to start your own podcasting journey.
Yeah, get onto it. It's fun.
If you want to find us, you can contact us on pretty much any social media. Facebook.
8bitidiotspod@gmail.com if you want to send us in a topic of the week suggestion.
Yes, please do. We like hearing from you.
Or in Twitter.
Yeah, Instagram.
If you have any suggestions for the show, things we could do better, things you like, things. Just things
in general. Yeah, we like things.
Yeah, we like hearing from you. Please rate, review, and subscribe as well. Helps us out.
Muchly appreciated. It does indeed.
And where are we? 8bitidiotspod.castos.com.
That's us.
And
that's our website.
8bitidiotspod for all social media. So you
just type it in, you'll find us. See the picture of two idiots facing off against each other.
Yeah.
That's us.
Like we're about to fight.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking now.
That's
the show, buddy.
That's it. Let's go.
Well done. Let's call it a wrap.
Let's go play Spider-Man.
Yeah, fucking oath, mate. You gonna do the thing?
What thing?
The thing.
What thing?
Sith?
Oh, no, I don't agree with this thing.
What's the thing?
What
thing? What thing? What are you talking about?
I'm out.
Well, come on.
Nah, it's you. You started it. You can end it.
What?
But how do you end it?
Got him!